The episode opens with a thought-provoking idea. When we truly love and cherish something, a soul or anima is said to dwell within it. But what about the things we carelessly throw away? We're shown a young girl from a wealthy family, holding a stuffed toy she bought just days ago. It's slightly torn. Her mother tells her not to worry about fixing it, because repairing it would make it uglier and that they can simply buy a new one. The girl cries, but still throws the toy away. The scene shifts to a clean, futuristic city with underground tunnels designed to dispose of trash. Trucks beneath these pathways collect and carry the waste away. Among the shadows is a hooded figure. A voice tells us that humans discard things without caring what becomes of them. They treat each other the same way. Once something or someone has no perceived value, it's cast aside. Trash from across the city is brought to a massive processing facility. Here, we meet our protagonist, Rudo. He's scavenging through the garbage, looking for usable items, but a guard spots him, pulls a gun, and sounds the alarm. More guards arrive. Rudo tosses a bag of garbage at them and escapes using impressive parkour moves, dodging bullets and disappearing into the shadows. The city is sharply divided between the elite and the outcasts. Tribesfolk residents from the slums occasionally come to the upper city, but they're treated as dirty intruders. A group of upper-class girls complains about their presence. The city itself is divided by a massive wall and affluent. The other where Rudo lives is a slum inhabited by people descended from criminals. Back in the slums, Rudo meets Chi, a childhood friend. She scolds him for trash picking again, worried he'll get in trouble. Rudo replies that the rich throw away perfectly good things. He repairs and sells them to survive. They don't know how to care for things, he says, but I do. Smiles and says, "You really like trash, don't you?" 3 boys appear and start mocking Rudo. They call him trash, say he stinks, and insult his gloves, claiming that touching them will give you rashes. They bring up his dark past. Rudo's father was a serial killer. He has the eyes of a criminal, they say. He'll end up just like his dad. Rudo stays silent, though his anger simmers. Chi defends him. "I know you. You could never hurt anyone." She spots a toy Rudo repaired. He tells her it's not for sale, but he thought she'd like it. Just then, Chi's mother arrives and scolds her for talking to him. At home, Rudo is greeted by Regdo, his foster father, not related by blood, but someone who truly cares for him. Regdo talks about his recent scavenging raid, but Rudo isn't too interested. Regdo assures him, "You don't have to work this hard. I'm not helping you out of obligation. I do it because I care." "You can take it easy," Rudo replies. "I'm only showing respect, nothing more." Regdo then jokes, "I wish you were as honest with Chi as you are with me." He notices Rudo's injured hand, asks him to remove his glove, and tends to the wound. Rudo's hands are blackened and scarred, a result of a mysterious condition he's had since childhood. He remarks, "What my father did to me is nothing compared to this. The city has strict rules. Major crimes earn a death sentence. Offenders are thrown into the pit, a vast abyss where all trash is dumped." Regdo warns Rudo to be careful, to avoid falling to the same fate as his father. Rudo reflects on his life, the torment he faced due to his hands, the pain, the bullying, but when Regdo gave him gloves to wear, it brought him comfort both physical and emotional. Regdo urges him to confess his feelings to Chi and give her the repaired toy. "Do it tomorrow," he says, "and kiss her too." "Got it." But outside, a masked man lurks the next day. Rudo heads out. He arrives at the edge of the pit, where a public execution is about to take place. Chi appears, surprised to see him. They talk about the slums, conditions, the stench, the garbage, and the cruel design of making the poor witness executions. Chi pleads with Rudo to stop risking his life over discarded things. "I don't want to see you end up in the pit," she says. Regdo says the same because he loves you. Rudo, surprised, asks, "Loves me? Wait, what do you mean also loves me?" Chi blushes, flustered. No, I didn't mean it like that." In his embarrassment, Rudo nearly falls over, but manages to give her the toy. "I thought you'd like it," he says. She accepts it gratefully. Rudo walks home in high spirits, but things quickly take a dark turn. He notices a city guards near his home. Something's wrong. When he enters, he finds Regdo dead, killed by the masked man. Shocked and enraged, Rudo tries to fight, but is swiftly beaten and left barely conscious. Regdo, in his final moments, tells Rudo to escape, but Rudo refuses to leave him. Guards arrive and assume Rudo killed Regdo. He's arrested. Word spreads Rudo, the son of a murderer, has committed murder himself. The slums buzz with this rumor. Rudo is sentenced to death, thrown into the pit like his father. Tied and hanging over the abyss, he cries out to the crowd, "You're all so quick to call me a killer, but the real murderer is still out there." He sees Chi in the crowd. "Please, find Regdo's killer." But Chi, betrayed and heartbroken, says, "I thought I could trust you, but you're just like your father." She throws the toy aside and walks away. The crowd chants, "Throw him! Throw him!" Just before he falls, Rudo spots the masked man watching, but it's too late. He's thrown into the pit. He crashes down into the abyss. The darkness surrounds him. As he lies there, Rudo vows, "I'll get revenge. One by one, send them all to hell." He awakens in a hellish landscape of endless garbage and overwhelming stench. Suddenly, the ground shakes. A mechanical monstrosity emerges, devouring trash. It's terrifying, like something from a nightmare. Rudo stares in disbelief. And with that, episode 1 comes to a chilling end.